I think we'll start. In fact, I don't even know where Nikki is, but I'm Stacy, and welcome to Awana 2025-26. Glad you guys are here. We are videotaping this so that you can tell your friends that, hey, they were late or they missed it, but they can catch it on our Facebook page. Alrighty, moving on, just a cute little statistic up at the top for you. Did anybody come in without an agenda? Did anybody not get one? Okay, here we go. Up at the top, I thought this was kind of cool. It was a study done by the Awana alumni, and it says kids who attend Awana clubs study and read the Bible weekly 46% more often. So I thought that was kind of cool. You guys have your kids in the right place. John, could you get a couple agendas to pass out, please? So this is Nikki, and she and I are co-leaders of Awana. And we're just going to cut through the fat, if that's okay, because we know that you have somewhere to be, probably at 6:30. So new this year is in the red asterisks, 2 of them, so pay attention to those if you've had clubbers here before. The first thing is online registration. We have a QR code at the parent table if you want fast registration. You can also do that on our website, and that's listed in that first paragraph there. Or you can do the paper form. I see some of you with that, and that's fantastic. New this year is the cost. We did increase the cost to $25 for your first child, and then $20 after that. The medical release registration and payment are due in 2 weeks. So October the 1st, we're asking for a payment for that. Backtracking just a little bit, if you did register online, you'll need to fill out a paper version of our medical photo release. It's gray, not this coral color. We couldn't figure out how to get it on the website. So paper form located at the registration table, and that's where you go if you're doing paper form for any of it. You'll see Jeremiah, he knows all the questions, answers to your questions about registration. Also new this year is if your clubber loses their vest or their shirt, we're just asking parents to pay for the replacement of that.
Or books.
Or books.
Yeah, they
Okay.
lose their books.
Oh, yes, yeah. And the registration fee, that $25, goes towards the handbooks, the shirts, the vest, and just other Awana
And if they lose their books,
supplies.
we actually have extras we can use here. We just won't let them take it home unless you want to buy a new one.
Yeah.
So if you want to buy a new one, or you can just let them use like the extra ones that have started some kids, and then looks like Eli never finished it. That's her son. He did finish it.
He did finish it.
He must have got 2.
Moving on to handbook, Nikki's going to talk about it in just a moment, but one of the things we love is for clubbers to pass their handbook. We want them to get completely through that handbook, and so what you can do to help your child is make sure they come ready on Wednesday nights with those verses and those sections memorized. So at home, if you can do that, and then just reiterate on the way to church so that they are ready to go when they come into their classroom time. That's what you can do at home. And then if they pass their book, then they've earned an opportunity to participate in our pizza at bowling party in April. So it's kind of a big deal. And Nikki's going to show you a couple of those books. We have some first-time parents, so we'll just take a couple minutes to do
Now
that.
this is just the beginning sparks. This is their first book, but they're going to get a little flyer kind of thing. It's called Flight 316 that they will start with first, and that takes them 2 weeks, typically 2 weeks to finish. And then they would get their new book, the Hand Glider book, and it just goes by each little section that's in here. For the kindergartners, first grade, second grade, however you know how they read, please read it to them, or it is also online that you can look that up, and we've got the websites posted. But then they'll just say this verse and answer these questions, and then they would get a signature that would go on their card. And this one, the John 3:16, is a review of our Flight 316. So that's kind of how they will start. And they just keep going through the book. So ideally, we would like for each child to do one whole section a week. That's one verse that is new and a review verse that they've already learned. So like that would be the Sparks, S for Savior, and then P for Power. And they read this, and then they go through this, and so like this section only has one verse, so it just depends. And they can do more. They can do as many as they want. They can move on, but we would like for them to be able to finish one. If they could finish one each week, then they would be able to pass their book. Same thing when you're in TNT. This is not the first book, but it's a book, Agents of Grace. These are a little more complicated. So these start out with, they have some cartoons that they would read. And so, in essence, TNTers should be able to read by 3rd grade. So they're reading it, and then they're filling out like the start here, and then there's verses. So they'll be in the Bible studying. They'll be looking up verses and answering them, and then we check them when they come back. And you can do this with them. We encourage that. And then at the end of the section, the silver and gold, you can skip that because that's when they pass their whole book. Those are like extras. The mission update, the go one, that's an optional. If they want to do that, they can do this, and you can sign it that they've done it, and we just give them 5 Awana bucks for that. And then this would be like what they memorize, not the gold. They'd say that, and then they get this signed off. So ideally, same thing for the TNTers. We would like for them to complete this whole section in 1 week, okay? Which really is just one verse, but they can do all of this at home. They can look this up. I had my girls do this as their devotional at night. They would, look up the verses and fill it in, and we practiced saying the verses each night, just said them, and by the time they came here, all they had to do was say it to their teacher, and then they are allowed to work ahead once they say their verse. They can keep going, or they can say 2 verses. They can say, we have some kids that come and they'll do the whole section of 1. So that's like between 4 and 8 verses. So, okay, I will let you keep going. Keep going.
Very good. How can you bring your clubber to church prepared? This is what they need when they come in. A Bible. If you don't have one, we have plenty here that we can provide for you for free. They also need their handbook, their dues. We'll talk about that in a moment. That's 25 cents or more each night. And then once they've earned their vest or their shirt, they'll need to be wearing that. And they only get the points and the bucks if they're wearing their vest and their shirts. Cannot come in their bags, stuffed in there. That just doesn't earn a point. So that's how you can have your child prepared for the night. If they bring everything and they're a TNT or 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade, they bring all of those items listed there, they get 5 Awana bucks. They can use those Awana bucks for a monthly shopping, or they can save it for the auction, or they can do both. So there's a reward in being prepared for each Wednesday night. Drop off, if you bring your child before 6:20, we're not ready for you. I'm just gonna say it. So you are welcome to wait in the cafe, that's in the main lobby, with your child until 6:20, and then you can send them on their way. We'll be ready for them. Clubber pickup, this is new this year, and the basic reason behind this change is we want to keep your kids safe. We want to make sure they get to the car that they're supposed to and the home that they're supposed to. And so because of that, we're asking that you come and pick up your child here in the building. So 8 o'clock is the pickup time. We're asking that an adult comes in and picks up your kids. If you have a Sparky, kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade, you can pick them up at 8 o'clock in the Life Center. Go into the children's lobby, go that way, first door on your right. If you have a TNT clubber, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, this is where you'll come at 8 o'clock. Okay? So that's new this year. Also new is our communication system. We're going to do a 1-call, which is communication through email or text. That information will be pulled from your registration card. Or you can go to our Facebook page, and both of those, well, not really. 1 call would be more for awards night, theme night. If we have cancellations for any reason, that would be a 1 call. Facebook is going to give you all that, plus Spotlight Clubbers, if they pass a handbook, fun picks weekly that we have here at Club Night. And Miss Nikki knows about Facebook. She'll tell you how to get to that.
So yeah, just go to the Pleasant View Missionary Church. Just go to that. Just search for Pleasant View when you get to Facebook, and then it'll say, it's got directions, but it'll say choose groups, and then you'll choose the Awana group, and then you need to join that group so you'll get the text just for Awana. Because I know a lot of our church members are in it, but I don't see hardly any outside people in that. So we kind of changed that format last year. So if you thought you were in it, you probably are not. So make sure that you are in the Awana Facebook. And I've already posted some things about the parent meeting, and I've posted links about how to help your child, discipling your child through the textbooks and things, which is basically this. So here, if you go to Facebook, you can click on the links rather than just seeing them on a piece of paper that you'd have to type in.
Right.
So they are all posted on the Awana Facebook group.
And that child discipleship is what we want to partner with you. Nikki and I both have had kids that have gone all through the Awana program. We did child discipleship before we even knew what it was, and then it wasn't even a thing. We want to be there for you. We are there for you, so we're providing you with Awana resources. So this first one in blue, there's one in blue that I don't think yours is. It's an Awana homepage. But beyond that is a Family Friday link that you can use. Again, that's on our Facebook page, or you can use the link that we have here. You can sign up to receive emails that will help you with ideas on Bible-based child discipleship, family conversation starters, printables and activities, all biblically based. If you're more into videos and keynote speakers, the second resource is for you. And that's going to be, it's usually free. Some of it costs $7.99 approximately. Speakers with topics like childhood faith, hope of Jesus, habits of the household. And then if you're a podcast person, Tuesdays, there is a post as well. So resources for you, so you can disciple your kids and have ideas to do that. Because let's just face it, sometimes we just don't know what we're doing and we need a little bit of help. So there's some resources for you, and they are on our Facebook page. Nikki mentioned download. If you're a Sparky Clubber, if you have a Sparky Clubber, the download is available, and the directions are in their handbooks. You can look at that. It basically reads the scripture to them. They're at that, for those younger clubbers who don't really know how to read, those big Bible words, it's read to them. So take a look at that.
It's on the first page for the Sparkies. It'll say awana.org Sparks downloads, and it would literally, it's like what we used to do, books on tape. So they can follow along in their book, and it will read it to them from the download.
We also have a parent table out in the lobby. You'll find things. Memory tips. There we go. Preparation steps to help your child be ready for the Awana night. The two groups that we're sponsoring this year with your dues, we mentioned the 25 cents or more earlier. OCC shipping is one of them. Information is out on the parent table. And Kristen Beyer is a PV missionary in Guatemala. So the second half of the year, that's where your dues will go. You'll also see upcoming events and theme nights posted out there as well.
Just in case anybody doesn't know what OCC stands for, Operation Christmas Child, the shoe boxes that we pack every year, and we send them to different, to kids at different countries. And each shoebox costs $10 just to ship it.
Yeah.
So all that money goes to ship those shoe boxes that the kids will get to pack. We'll do that in November. And did you talk about the OCC collection?
Get ready to.
Okay.
You want to?
No, go ahead.
So in your paper packet, if you registered online, you can also see it online, or you can grab it at the registration table or parent table. This is your packet, and it explains Cubbies, TNT, Sparks, Club Night, the whole bit. But attached to that is the calendar. Have a look-see. Put that on your refrigerator. That's what I do with mine. It has when the birthdays are, when the theme nights are. 2 weeks is Hawaiian night. Isn't that going to be fun? But this keeps you organized for the dates, and then on the back of that, each week, starting next week through the 12th of November, we're just asking that clubbers bring in items for the shoe boxes. And so we have it laid out each week, and it's on the back of that calendar. So that starts next week as well.
And TNTers get 5 Awana bucks for bringing something in, and the Sparkies will get 5 points for their team.
Very good. Questions?
So if you're picking up kids in 2 different age groups,
Yeah.
where should we go? Do we have to go to both rooms?
You do.
Okay.
Yep. So we're just helping you with your step count. Yeah. Yeah, we also, those of you that are usually our men's group guys and our ladies group guys coming through this door, but if you're used to coming in the main doors, those are locked. We're gonna have everyone come in through this door. Now, if you're youth You can go all the way up to the other set of doors, all the way up there. You're welcome to do that as well. That'll be unlocked. But we just want everybody to come through this door and go out this door. So that's new as well. Anybody else with questions?
When they leave, they can go out the other door. You can get out.
You can get out.
You can get out, you just can't get in.
You just can't get back in. Yeah. It's going to be a great club year. If you have any questions, Nikki and I are here for you. We want to make sure that we come alongside, partner with you. So if you need anything, let us know. We'll ease into this. Actually, we're not going to ease into it. We're going to hop into it. It's going to be a fun year. Good deal? All right, thanks so much. Oh, if you're not involved in a Bible study and you want to be, just so you know, women's Bible study and men's Bible study, it's free. And it's during this time, so you can drop your kids off and run, and it's going to be amazing. Both rooms are going to be filled with awesomeness. So I invite you to stay and enjoy some fellowship and some learning about Jesus too. Good deal? Off you go. Thank you.